Hey guys, how's it going? Bhaz this side back with another video. So guys, in this video, we will be talking about how you can hit your first $10,000 month with your marketing agency. No BS, straight to the point. And guys, you already know it. Like all the videos which I've already posted in the past on my YouTube channel, it's full of value, right? It's full of valuable content, right? No BS, to be honest, right? So every single time whenever I create a video, it's full of value. That's what I think. If you don't think like that, then drop your feedback, because I want to know, like, are my videos even valuable to you guys or not? Are you guys happy with it? Because there's always a room of progress, right? So guys, anyways, like whatsoever you want to call a clear roadmap or like cheat code to your first 10,000 market like a dollar month with your marketing agency, that's what we will be talking about in this video. Of course, there's no Google Doc like in my previous videos. Like I used to have like a doc of everything, single thing written down there, but now I have my notepad and I'm going to obviously go through it, and I'm going to tell you like whatever I've created for you guys. So guys, the first part is all about mindset. I know, just don't quit the video yet. I'm going to talk about mindset in the end of this video, because I know that's kind of boring, and you guys like are already very much bored, or already like at your saturation point. Like all the people out there on YouTube shorts, Instagram shorts are talking about just mindset, ghost mindset and everything, right? So I know you are at your saturation level, so obviously let's talk about that in the end of the video. But before but just to start out this video, let's start with systems. Actually talk about systems, and we are going to talk about mindset in the last part of this video. So let's talk with systems, right? So you are a complete beginner, starting from scratch, no references, no case studies. Now you have to select just one niche. I have seen students who are selecting like multiple different niche, doing multiple different outreaches and getting nothing at last, right? They're just getting like nothing, to be honest, right? Like, so that's why like just select only one niche. My recommendation with niche is like a niche that's making close to around maybe $4,000 per sale, so that you can charge them enough, let's say $1,500 plus ad spend on top of that, right? So whenever you select a niche, you have to make sure they are making somewhere around $3,500 to $4,000 per sale, and that's like would be your go to niche, which you should actually start with initially. Now like this is the first factor. Obviously the second factor is research, right? Research, like I have made ton of videos on YouTube channel like how to do research for your niche. So first is like if Facebook ad library, right? You have to already find like marketing agencies who are running ads to acquire clients in that particular agency, in that particular niche, my bad, sorry. So for example, my niche is solar. For example, I'm selecting solar as my new marketing agency niche. I'm going to go on Facebook ad library and I'm going to do a research, right? I'm going to search for solar leads, right? When I'm going to write solar leads, then guess what, like all the marketing agencies who are running ads to acquire solar clients for the agency will come up, right? Now that's like a serious hack for me. Now I know like this marketing agency is in solar niche, and this is the offer they are running, this is the guarantee, this is their assurances, and this is like how the ad looks like. So literally I'm going to get to know every single thing, and that's just from one marketing agency, right? One marketing solar agency, that's what I'm talking about. So there will be like 10, 15, 20, 30 different solar marketing agencies, right? So I have 30 different marketing agencies which I have like options available to research about it, their offer, their guarantees, what they're actually running the ads for, right? And what kind of their guarantees look like. Is it money back guarantee? Is it like 1 month free guarantee? If we fail to get you an ROI, that kind of guarantee, right? And what about their offer? Like, are they offering leads? Are they offering appointments? Are they offering closed jobs? Like literally every single thing you can do research on, you are going to find that on Facebook ad library. Now if Facebook ad library isn't enough for you, if you are not getting enough information out of that for your niche, obviously I'm just taking solar as an example. But if for example your niche is, let's say, roofing, and you're not getting enough data while doing your research from Facebook ad library, then second option would be a Facebook platform, right? Facebook platform. And then on Facebook platform you have to search for again the same thing, like for example solar leads, and then you have to go to post, right? Post filter, right? When you're going to go to that post filter, you are going to find a lot of posts by marketers who are selling, guess what, solar leads, then those will be people who will be owning a marketing agency. Go to their profile, boom, start your outreach, start your research again, just do the same thing. What kind of offers, what kind of guarantees, their assurances, how does the money back program work, every single thing, boom, that's it. Now if Facebook platform is also not enough for you, the next last platform is LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, go to LinkedIn search bar and again search for the same thing, solar leads. Or you can write something like, I help solar reps in generating leads, something like this. Then a list of people will come up who are running solar marketing agency. Again the same thing, the guarantees they offer, how does their money back guarantee work in every single thing, right? How many leads they are guaranteeing, how many appointments they are guaranteeing, and let's say like if they fail to deliver, how are they, saving themselves from the clients, right? So literally you have to do research from A to Z, and then you have to start outreaching in that particular niche. Again, a quick recap: in order to select your niche, you should be like selecting a niche where like the your clients are averaging around $3,500 to $4,000 per sale, right? Once you find a niche like this, like who like where your clients are making around $3,500 to 4,000 per sale, now the second step would be research. So just don't start the research initially. Before that, just find a niche which is making $3,500 to $4,000 per sale, and now then start your research on Facebook ad library, Facebook platform, and LinkedIn platform. Then you will be, you know a little bit certain about a particular niche which you will be starting like your outreach, right? Like after a week or so. So okay guys, sorry, I just got a phone call, but anyways guys, so now we have covered the niche part, right? So niche is kind of very critical part, and without niche you cannot start your outreach, right? Now niche part is done, right? Now let's talk about outreach. And this is the most crucial part, guys. And if you are going to lag in outreaching, in prospecting, if your fundamentals aren't clear, if your frameworks aren't clear, boom, you cannot get appointments, unfortunately. And I know this is very brutal fact, I'm being harsh a little, but this is how the reality is. And if you're not going to get appointments, seriously guys, then you're not going to get clients. So without appointments, no clients, right? And in order to land appointments, you have to set up systems. That's what we are going to talk. Just listen, hear me out like carefully, right? Outreach, right? So first things first, depending on your depending on your niche. For example, solar, my niche is solar. I'm going to focus on two platforms. Again, while doing your research, you have to find out like where your prospects actually hang around, whether it's Facebook, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Reddit, Twitter, whatsoever it is, right? I don't know. That's why you have to do your research. And guys, like it's like completely useless if you're not like researching about your niche and just starting out like doing nothing. Then like you're going to fail for sure. I know I'm very brutal right now, guys, but you're going to fail for sure. So, like, before even you start, just do your research. Just do your research, guys. You're not going to regret that. This is like very good when you're going to get like a gist, like a summary, like how does your niche works. What kind of jobs are they into, like the job terms, like how much do they make in every single thing. Just do your research, and after that you can come to the outreach part. Let's talk about the outreach. So for example, solar, I'm taking solar as an example for this video. So let's talk about solar. So I'll be focusing on Facebook platform, I'll be focusing on LinkedIn, and boom, that's it. Only two platforms now, because I know like most of my audience actually hang around on Facebook platform as well as on LinkedIn platform. That's pretty much it. So on Facebook, I'll be focusing on two different things. First is inbound, to get inbound appointments, and the second is outbound, right? So inbound is like organically posting the results, case studies, if like every single thing. I know you won't be having nothing initially. That's why I would be recommending you to, instead of posting results, references, case studies, and everything, you can post like different quotes, right? You can post different quotes, whichever you're feeling, right? Just make yourself aware, like with your audience, and vice versa. Your audience should also know about you, as well as you should also know about your audience. I'm at a point with my marketing agency where I literally know like who this guy is. I know what he's doing, like which company does he own in US, like solar company, right? I'm pretty much aware. That's why like I'm knowing my audience, and your audience should also know you. In order to achieve that, you have to post on daily basis, maybe twice or thrice a day, 2 3 times a day. And you can post different codes, like valuable stuff, right? How to get 30 or like organic solar leads completely for free without even spending a dime. Boom, that's it. Replicate this kind of stuff in different niches and create YouTube tutorials, right? How to get solar leads from Facebook ads. Just help them set up a Facebook ad campaign completely for free. Just give them a quick walkthrough, like how's Facebook ad manager works for this particular niche, how to set up the ads, how to do the research. Boom, that's it. This is something valuable and they will be actually concerned and curious about. Boom, that's pretty much it. So 2 3 times a day, and posting valuable content, YouTube videos, until you have to do this until you get your first client. And your first client gives you references, referrals, uh, video testimonials, you have results to post. Until that, you have to do this on a consistent basis. You don't have a choice to get inbound appointments for a marketing agency. If you don't want inbound appointments, boom, just leave this, right? If you only want to focus on outbound, which is the most hardest part of the marketing agency, in order to actually land appointments, then first things first, you should be having around 2 to 5 different Facebook profiles. And obviously all the profiles should be already warmed up, because you cannot just create fresh account and the next day you will start your outreach. Facebook is just going to suspend you. And then don't just think like why it happened with me. But obviously you didn't warm up your accounts, right? So warm up your 2 to 5 different Facebook accounts and start your outreach. You should be sending close to around 10 to 15 messages per hour. And per hour obviously I'm talking about, and you have to take different intervals. For example, right now you started sending message. After 2 or 3 hours, again you're going to send another 10 to 15 messages. Then again you're going to wait 3 4 5 hours. Then again you're going to send around 10 to 15 different messages. That's, and I'm talking per account, right? And that's how you're going to scale those numbers up slowly and slowly. And you have to ramp these numbers up. For example, in a day, from these 5 accounts, you average around, let's say, 200 messages, right? In order to scale, the next day you're going to ramp these numbers up by 5. Let's say the first day was 200, next day should be around 205, the next day around 210. You have to ramp up slowly. Like Facebook doesn't realize like this guy is sending outbound messages, he's spamming other people. But yeah, you should be doing like very subtly. Like Facebook shouldn't know about this, right? So that's my point. And that's how you're going to get appointments from Facebook outbound. Let's talk about LinkedIn. From LinkedIn also you can get inbound. It's very simple. Obviously on LinkedIn we have got like a lot of inbound appointments as well. The very simple hack to get inbound appointments from LinkedIn is posting, nurturing your audience down, right? And outbound, again, whatever you were doing on Facebook, just replicate that on LinkedIn outbound, and you're going to get appointments on LinkedIn. The basic problem people, obviously my own sales team actually faces, like they connect with prospects and their prospect just goes them, they don't even respond to them. In order to actually overcome this issue, you have to follow. So I'm going to give you a quick tip. Instead of following up every single day, follow up with your prospect who are ghosting you, are not responding to you. Follow up with them on alternative days. When you're going to follow up with them on alternative days, they're going to think like this guy is like following up with me on alternative days. Let's give him a shot. Let's see what he has to offer. And this generally like the case most of the time. And that's what this step, like I've given the step to my sales team and they're following that and they're getting good responses, and they are kind of reigniting those conversation which were dead from with the prospects like who were ghosting and shit, right? So guys, this was the point in terms of the outreach. So depending on where your niche actually hangs around, my niche is actually hanging on Facebook as well as LinkedIn. That's why I'll be focusing on both of these platforms. If your niche is also on Instagram, you will be also focusing there. Boom, that's it. Now you guys will be asking me like how to create the scripts, right? Guys, for the scripts part, like just create anything. It should be tempting, a little bit enticing, like yeah, this guy knows like how to write copy, like it seems interesting, let's give him a shot. You have to create scripts like these. Now, how many scripts you should be having when before you start an outreach? You should be having around 5 different scripts for both Facebook as well as LinkedIn, for outbound, right? For connection request and everything. Now, If your prospect goes to you, now you have to follow up. So you also should be having follow-up scripts for yourself, right? Follow-up scripts. And you should be having close to around, let's say, three to five follow-up scripts would just do the good job for you. So two to five connection request scripts and three to five follow-up script, this will just do the job best for you, right? And okay, guys. So sorry for that. Got another call, but yeah, it actually sometimes pesters me, annoys me a lot. Like whenever I'm shooting these videos, I get a call, and I have to pick those up because those are important. But anyways, guys, what I was talking about is follow up scripts as well as your connection request scripts. When you're done with this, you can start your outreach. Now let's talk about the numbers. So numbers is, if you just want to go all in, you don't have a choice. There's no plan B. Just go all in. And like in my inner circle, I have told my students to reach out to minimum of 300 students or 300 prospects every day. But if you want to scale, really want to scale your marketing agency, $10,000, guys, reach out to 500 prospects a day. Boom, that's it. So it would be around, five three to 15, close to around 15,000 outreaches in a month. So from 15,000, guys, let's be a little pessimistic. Let's, like, the worst case scenario, you still will be closing 5 to 10 clients out of that, who will be paying you $1,000 each, and that will be $5-10,000 a month. And if you do this on a consistent basis, let's say like 3 month minimum or 4 months, for the next 4 months, you will be sitting at 15 or even $20,000. I can bet that, literally, because this system is what I'm following, to be honest, from the start, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Right now, you'll be asking me, guys, like, how to hit 500 prospects a day. And just for that, you have to hire a sales team, right? You have to hire a sales team. And how to do that is, guys, this is the only secret hack, guys. Like, I'm hitting my volume, right? I'm hiring people on commission basis. Like, I don't have to pay them anything upfront, not a salary, until I know like these guys are competent enough to get me appointments on every single month basis, right? See, guys, I'm not in the business, like, of hiring my employees and they're doing work for me and I'm not paying them. I'm not a guy like that. I really, like, find it very, like, it gives me a peace when I pay out my salary to my employees. Like, because of just me and my business, I'm like, there's like some people who are employed just because of me. I really feel happy about that fact, right? But initially, like, guys, it's your money, and the money you're just paying out, it's from your pocket, right? So recently, like, I came across a fact, like, if you're making money, if you want to start a business, and whatever money you make with your business, you are taking money out of other people's pocket, right? The money that you're making, it's not only printed for you, it's like, the money which you're taking from other people pockets, right? So this fact is like, I just got shocked, like, yeah, it kind of flabbergasting. So you are literally taking out money from other people prospect. Just think about it, right? So uh, that's that. So yeah, guys, sorry for that. Again, my laptop is also lagging a lot. I have to just, replace my entire system, my laptop. I want to get a new DSLR. I'm going to upgrade everything very soon. Just for this particular moment, just bear with it, guys. So yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like, when you make money, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, SMMA, right? Like any other, like, system out there to make money, you are, actually taking money out of other people's pockets. Boom. Very clear and shocking fact which I came across recently. But anyways, guys, now in order to make a commission basis team, sales team, you have to get, initially when you're starting out, 5 to 10 different people. Like, minimum should be five. Now you'll be asking me, Bhavish, from where should I actually hire these five people? Boom. You have to leverage your network, your connection. When I'm saying connection, your network, your friends, your families, and then maybe Facebook groups. Facebook, like, keep Facebook group in the end because it's very important. But initially, start with your friends who are free, who are not doing anything, and they want to do something productive. Boom. That's your chance there. Second, family. Hire your sisters. So, guys, in my sales team, like, there are, like, three sisters. of mine who are working with me, they're getting appointments for me. Boom, that's it. And I'm paying them commissions as well as the salaries. Hire sisters, because they do such a great job every single time. And the last is Facebook group. And go on Facebook groups and just make a post looking for commission only sales rep. uh, uh, in the first 3 months, you have to actually prove me like I can provide for your agency, get you appointments. After those 3 months, you will be start paying them a basic salary, maybe around 200 $300 on top of that 10% commission. But before that, for those 3 months where you will be actually seeing their progress, how they're actually doing, are they even getting appointments, are they even putting in the efforts, the work, are they even willing to put in the efforts, you have to actually see their progress, right? For that particular time, if they get an appointment and you close that appointment, boom, that's your time where you're going to pay them 10% of the close sale. For example, recently, like, one of my sales guy got a appointment for like $3,000. That's what I pitched him. I closed him, and 10% of that is $300, right? So I paid him $300, right? Boom, that's it. So like, he is like, obviously, like, I pay him a salary also around $200, plus on top of that he made another $300. So I was also happy, he was very also excited as well as happy, right? So that's how you should scale your numbers up, because I know as of now you're just all alone, right? You just cannot handle every single thing, outreaching, making scripts. It will be all a pressure, a burden on you. You just cannot do it all alone. Obviously, when I was starting out, I also did it alone, but after some point of time, guys, you cannot do it all alone. It will be like a stress for you, to be honest. Obviously, like, at some point of time, you will feel like, like, this is like a very stressful business, as well as it's like a burden on me. You will always keep on thinking about that particular fact. And that's what I'm trying to say here. When you are at a point, let's say you're doing $5,000 every single month, and now it's time for you to scale to 10,000. Now start hiring commission salespeople, and you can do, you can scale to five, six, $7,000 all by yourself. You don't need to hire anyone, not even a media buyer. Because if I were in your position, I would have ran all the ads by myself, because I know how Facebook ad works and I love it, right? So that's my point. So hire commission only sales people who will be doing your outreach, who will be reaching out to more people, right? The more people you're going to reach out to on a single basis or on daily basis, let's say, like, even if you're reaching out to 600 people, that's 18,000 prospects in a single month. So like, if we're reaching out to 500 prospects, that's 15,000 prospects, right? If we are reaching out to 600, just 100 more than 500, it's 18,000 prospects. So that's like the difference between 15,000 and 18,000. So all I'm saying, if you're going to ramp up your numbers, you're going to definitely see the results, right? But recently, this month is like November, the next month is December. These are called as the slow months for a marketing agency, and this month our revenue is kind of very, very low. It's very slowed down month for us, and we have to do something to actually break even or something like that. But anyways, November and December are very slowed months, because it's like holiday season in US, as well as there's like a business also shut down during winters because of snowfall and shit, right? But anyways, all I'm saying is, guys, like, you have to be prepared for seasons like this. But from January, we are going to go all in, and let's see how it turns out to be, just being transparent with you, right? So guys, we just spoke about niche, its research part, laying down systems, frameworks, and everything, and outreach. In outreach, we spoke about the numbers, how to hire commission people, where should be outreaching, depending on where your prospects actually hang around. Let's talk about the frameworks. There are two type of frameworks. First is like reaching out to your prospects directly. Are you interested or not? Just give me a yes or no. Second framework is going in a direction like, hey John, just saw your profile on LinkedIn, and I saw like you sell roofing, you sell solar, something like this. Can we chat? If he says yes, then you're going to get in a conversation with him. You're going to talk to him like a little bit, like, certainly you're going to talk to him, and like, after talking to him maybe for a day or two, then you're going to pitch him the Zoom call. So you have to actually first get into a conversation, ignite the conversation, ask him how many closes is he doing, qualify him, ask him like how's his family doing and everything. And this is like another framework which I generally I told my students as well as my sales team to actually follow. But to be honest, the best framework if you want to get results ASAP is going direct, which is direct outreach. We are, hey John, I know you sell solar, we generate solar leads, Is there any chance you'll be interested in generating solar leads for yourself or not? A yes or no would be appreciated. I don't want to waste either one's of our time, right? Boom, that's it. So if he says yes, then I'm going to pitch him the Zoom call. If he says no, boom, I'm going to ignore him. Because if you are wasting your time, if you are like wasting your time on just one particular prospect while outreaching, then it's going to be very hard for you to scale, right? Because guys, just remember one thing: your time is very, very precious when you're starting your agency out. And once you are at a point, like, when you have scaled to like 20,000 to $30,000 month, then you feel a little bit free, to be honest, right? A little bit free, like, I have some time. To be honest, I'm at a point like I'm free most of the day. Why? Because I'm delegating stuff, right? Literally, like, there are a lot of agency owners in similar position like mine. Like, they are doing same revenue, but guess what, they're not delegating it. That's why they are busy most of the time. And people ask me, like, you're running an agency, how are you free most of the times? I'm delegating stuff, guys. And literally, recently I've also had a closer. I'm going to talk about that real quick. But anyways, we are done with outreach part. Now let's talk about, there will be prospects who will be ghosting you. There will be prospect who are not going to respond to you, and that's why, like, I've already told you about, you have to follow up with your prospect on alternative days instead of daily basis. If you're going to reach out to them on daily basis, they are going to get, like, a little disappointed, as well as they're going to get annoyed, like, why this guy is like reaching me. And most of the times, guess what, like, when we follow up with them on daily basis, they generally just block us, generally block us. So avoid that. You can reach out to them on alternative ways, like, hey John, are you still there? Don't ghost me. A yes or no would be really appreciated from your end, something like that, right? Now, so we have spoke about niche research outreaching. May we have already spoke about, guys, the numbers, frameworks, scripts, and we have just spoke about how to do the follow. Boom, that's it. Now let's, last few part is, also we have spoke about how to build a commission only sales team. Like, how you can leverage your friends, you can leverage your families, you can leverage your Facebook group. That's where you're going to hire them from. And once you hire them, you have to give them 3 months minimum time to perform, and you have to also actually train them with the scripts, the frameworks, and everything, so that they get to a point where they are competent enough to provide you appointments. Boom, that's it. The last point is, like, I don't think so this point is valid for this video, because $10,000 is like a mark where you can just do it everything, right? As in, like, you will be having enough time to just do everything for your marketing agency. But recently I hired a closer for my marketing agency, because there were times, like, literally I had like my schedule blown up with a lot of appointments. I recently hired a closer on commission basis. He's taking my appointments. If he close, he's getting a commission out of it, a split from that. So literally now I'm not taking any calls from my marketing agency. Any calls, guys. That's how I'm delegating stuff. That's how I'm outsourcing stuff to other people who are like actually good and best at it. So I hired a closer. I'm not sure, like, this is valid for this video or not, but anyways, if you think you are getting a lot of appointments, you have to delegate it, you can hire a closer on commission basis. You can pay him 10-15% of the close sale, something like this. That's what I'm doing. And to be honest, like, I have a lot of appointments coming up. I'm not going to take single of them, because I know this guy is going to show up there, he's going to close them all. So actually, this closer of mine goes to the Zoom call, as well as my sales head. Both of them goes to the call, and they try to close the prospect, and boom, I don't even realize, like, the contract has been signed, and the onboarding form has been sent, the client has almost signed. I just have to send them the invoice. As soon as they pay the invoice, boom, that's pretty much it. That's the close, right? So guys, that's pretty much it in terms of the main practical and actionable steps for this video. And let's, like, the last part is obviously the boring one. It's just mindset. So when you're starting your agency out, literally you have like a lot of stuff going on, like, will this going to work for me or not, right? Like, should I also like have an alternative option? What if, like, it doesn't work? There are students out there, like, they're reaching out to me on Instagram. Hey Bhavesh, I'm quitting my job, I'm quitting my school, I'm quitting my college, just to pursue marketing agency. Guys, my main objective, as well as my main POV of quitting your job and everything, is like, if you have like a consistent paying job which is paying you like a somewhat a little good income, I'll suggest you just don't quit. Work for it until you have like 10-20 k months with your marketing agency, pure profit, right? Because that particular income of yours from your job is going to supply and source you with money to invest that into marketing, right? Invest into that in your agency. You can invest that into softwares, like outreaching, marketing. You can run ads to land clients. So you have to have like some source of income in your life, like at any point of your life. Even if you're 16, obviously at that particular time, like not a lot of people are earning, but if you have an option there, if you have an option to earn money at any point of time, and like it could be anything, like even $100, even $10,000, it should be anything. You should take the opportunity and start earning that money, because over the time it's going to compound, and you can use that money for your own marketing agency. And obviously I'm not against quitting this kind of things, but you can quit your job, college, school, when you are certain, you're sure, like, yeah, your marketing agency is paying you enough. Now you can just enjoy life and retire and shit, right? So reach to a point first, like around 10-20,000 dollars a month, then quit it. Right? Because I just completed my bachelor's, my undergraduation, and I was also thinking at one point, like, just to quit everything, right? But no, guys, I have to complete my degree. I just got like I recently completed it. So now I have enough time to focus on my marketing agency. That's what I'm doing, right? So this is the mindset you should be having initially when you're starting out. You should be like focusing on two different things. One is like which is actually paying you, and the second is building another income stream, which is your marketing agency, right? First. Second, like if I talk about mindset as like I've seen people, they completely ghost everyone, right? And I think that works. When I started out, I ghosted my parents. Literally, I didn't used to spoke to anyone. I didn't used to go out to any parties or anything like that. My friend used to invite me to different parties, like coming here and there. Obviously, I every single time I ignored. I didn't went anywhere. Just like a ghost. I was working on my business for 6 months or a year. After that, yeah, I was at a point, like I was earning and everything. When I was certain a little bit, then I started going out a little. But yeah, initially this ghost mindset definitely do works. You can try it out. I will also try it out real soon, because it's time, guys. So, and you just have to convince your mind like you are already there, right? If you want $10,000 a month, convince your mind you are already there, and you will be already there in the near future. That's how law of attraction as well as manifestation works. And when you're starting your agency, also start believing in law of attraction as well as manifestation. In front of your desk, on a whiteboard or a plain white sheet of paper, write down your goals and paste it in front of you, so that you see it every single day. Like, that's your goal, that's what you're working for, right? Whenever you feel like quitting, like whenever you feel like relinquishing, just see that number, so that you stay in your way and just don't quit for no reason, right? So yeah, guys, most importantly, be consistent, show up every day, be resilient, right? Every single day you have to be there, even if you have fever, even if you feel like, no, I'm not feeling like today, just show up there. And literally, if you're just only going to show up, guys, a lot of new opportunities are going to open up for you. Literally, I've seen and experienced this for myself. Like whenever I don't feel doing outreach or anything, like going to even my laptop, I just open my laptop and new opportunities start coming up, right? Like a lot of new different prospects reach out to me. What, how does your pricing works and everything. I sign new clients, and that's why, guys, sorry for that. And that's why, guys, like I show up every single time, even when I'm not feeling like it. That's the reason, because I have observed this in my life. Like, so these are some real life scenarios. Whatever I'm just putting out in this YouTube channel, it's all real life scenarios which happened with me in the past, right? So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Whatever you want to call it, a clear roadmap to your first $10,000 month, or a cheat code to your first $10,000 month. Anyways, if you did like this video, if you got a little bit value out of it, your feedback would be definitely appreciated. Hit the like button. Also in the description, you're going to find a lot of valuable links. Also, we have upgraded the website for 10K SMMA inner circle. Do check it out. It looks amazing, very responsive website. Also, guys, let's connect on Instagram. If you do want to see like how does my personal and social life looks like a little. Because and recently, guys, I was also thinking about creating vlogs for my YouTube channel. So yeah, guys, there's like a lot of stuff coming up, so I hope it will be like a beautiful journey after this. I'm going to keep you guys posted, but anyways, guys, do check the description, YouTube description, and boom, let's talk very very soon. I'm going to come up with a new video very very soon. Have a good day, guys. Bye.